So guys, thought I'd wish you a happy new year. Hadn't done much up and over Christmas. We all got the lurgy over Christmas. One of the kids brought us a present back from school, so we've all had the flu. I've got the flu in one stage or other. I've still got a headache, but everything's dried up now. So, but what I will show you is this Dremel I've bought. I've got a couple of jobs I've got to do. You can see that. Look. Broke the end off my knife. I'll not show you what I'm going to do doing that, but what I will do is I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll just put you down here a sec. I'm not going to sharpen it out at front edge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to file that back edge back. I've got a marker pen here somewhere because I need a point on it. And what I'll do is I'll file back edge off. If this pen will draw on it. If you can see that, I don't know if you can or not. But what I'll do is I'll take that back edge off anyway and fix that. I'm going to do it with a hand file. I'm not doing it with the grinder because it'll, if you get it hot, because it is so thin a blade, if I get it hot then it'll turn it soft anyway, so I'll have to just do that by hand. But I got my points from the shop where we, well, the group of shops we get, so I bought myself that Dremel I promised myself. This is 3,000, cost me 79 francs, so that's 79 US dollars. I saw that, Woody, if you're watching and all, I saw that thing you bought, that saw, that Fisker's saw, here, 33 francs, so that's about £28, so you got a right deal with that, mate. I can tell you, and while I were out there as well, I did buy myself a couple of extra carving bits. Now this is not for carving those little fellas. This is my previous tool, practical. I bought it about, I could say 14 years ago. I've hardly used it, but when I have used it, and unfortunately now bushes have gone on it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and it's got no real power. So I've treated myself to this, and what I'll do is I'll unbox it and we'll see what we get. But as I said, this is not for doing little carvings, this is for doing some bigger stuff that I want to do, and all the other uses. I'll put the camera down, see if you can see what I'm doing and see what we get in this box for 79 francs. I can get into it. There were some more expensive models, one up to 200 francs. I didn't want to pay 200 francs because I won't use it for 200 francs worth of work. Comes in a nice little box, which is always handy. Little tray. That's quite good, as you can set it up, can't you? Hang it on a wall, which it probably will be hung up anyway. I won't be using it today because, like I say, I've still got a headache. I don't like having to wind that up every time, it's a bit of a pain in the bottom. I mean, it's great having wire secure, but just actually wind it up like that every time. Speeds. All different speeds. I'll have that just hung up like that in the place where my other one is. Quick lock. Comes with some bits. I do have some bits from the other one which will fit this. Polishing compound. That's always handy. Comes with an extra collar for different size stuff. Some grinding wheels which are alright, but I don't really trust them. They tend to fly off in all directions. A drill, some various other sanding bits which they come in handy sometimes. And a grinding wheel. It does say on back of box, I'll show you that on back of box where it actually comes with. Idea it comes with polishing compound. And this tray has also got a bigger tray, which I'm assuming it's not for that, but it must be just for other stuff what you can put in it. And this model did come with extension cord. Could have got a cheaper one without the extension, but I quite like the idea of having extension, just for the single fact that that's a lot nicer to use than an actual than trying to work on something fine with that, you know. So that can be hung up then, and I can work with that. And that's that. The idea on that's great, but all that winding up every time you use it, it's a bit of a bugger. I don't think I'll be doing it using that. I mean, it looks neat and that, I suppose. I suppose I could hang it up and just leave that wire out. Doesn't need to be wired, does it? And if it were you, yeah, maybe, we'll see. Probably won't use box at all, you know, and it's not like I'll be travelling anywhere with it. But I'll put it in the box now until I use it and get it set up. Probably have to make some somewhere so I can put everything for the Dremel in one place. These are all bits it comes with. I bought some carving bits, polishing pads, grinding pads. I like that though. That's a click system for the so you can speed click them on, so you don't have to, you know, screw them on with a screw. And that's always a problem with them. The first time you screw them on and you go click, and then you break them before you start. Yeah, that's what you get with it. It's not a bad tool. It's the 3000. I didn't bother going for much more than that, as I said. I didn't see point. And prices get stupid on that. That were like 170. So 100 francs more, alright, might have been a few tools with it extra, but I'll buy what tools I need for it, you know. It's not a case of that. And that's that. 5 minutes with the old, well, not even 5 minutes, with the old bastard file. I'll sort it out. So I better take it off at back edge. And I've also, it's brought that a little bit more, but you need the point. It's brought a little bit more handling in there, so it might be a little bit stronger now. Oh, I didn't mention, did I? I managed to put the lights up, or two up, which so much better in here. The light, that one is my flexible light, which means I can hang it up anywhere I need it. It's not plugged in at the minute, but if I need more light over there, or over saw when I'm using it, or over the steel bench, you know, just gives me that flexibility. So guys, if you're still here, I'd like to thank you again for watching, subscribing, all your thumbs up and your comments. The comments make it all what it's all about. I will hopefully next year be getting some gold prospecting in. I might actually get down early this year. I've got sorts of more stuff out in greenhouse. That's the shelves and how the watering system's going to be. So there'll be a video on that soon. But anyway, as I say, it is nice to be nice. Thanks again, and have a great new year.